What's up, guys? M here, bringing you a very special series of battles with a very special team. Now, you guys know that I really enjoy using unique teams. I just like using different things. I am not a big fan of using the same 15 things over and over in OU. I just don't find that fun. So, a little bit of a backstory about this team before we get into it. When 6th Gen was first announced, I remember reading the forums, and seeing people that were like, yes, 6th Gen means I could finally put together my dream team. And 6 generations, 6 guys on a team. Maybe you get where I'm going with this. But anyway, since X and Y has been out, I've yet to see anyone actually use this team. So I decided I'm going to man up, I'm going to use it, and I'm going to win with it. So, without further ado, I present to you the God Squad. That's right, this is a team using each of the first normal types that you run into in every game. So let me give you guys an introduction of the team right now. From Gen 1, we got Raticate. And this is a very good Raticate set. Probably the only set that people actually run. Because I have used Raticate in NU before, and he is really good actually. Surprisingly. But he's got that Guts Toxic Orb with Facade that can hit things very hard. He's also got the U-Turn, the Sucker Punch for some nice priority, and Flame Wheel, which gives him nice coverage against Steel types. So Raticate, probably my favorite out of all these guys as far as, usefulness and just effectiveness and funness to use. Because that's a word. It is. Look it up. Moving on, Gen 2 comes along, and we get Furret. Now this guy, nothing really spectacular about him. You don't see him use it a lot, and that's for a pretty good reason. The sets that I have seen run are all Trick sets, and that is the set that I'm using, Choice Scarf with Trick, but I also got the U-Turn, the Fire Punch for coverage, and Knockoff. And Knockoff, as I've said before, is just a great move this gen. So you can either stay in and trick something, your Scarf, or you can get off a nice knockoff on something, usually outspeed them. And, it kind of works. It does help out this team a little bit. Next up, 3rd Gen. And Game Freak stuck with the long, slender, rodent-type designs when they gave us Linoone. And Linoone runs a very specific set, and that is Belly Drum with extreme speed. And then he's got Shadow Claw, which can actually hit Steel types now. So that's really helpful for this set. And then Seed Bomb. And Seed Bomb is just there for those Rotom washes that are so annoying. And then for Quagsires with their Unaware ability. And I'm actually running a Salac Berry on this thing, which raises your speed. And, you can actually run some different things. You could run Citrus Berry. You could run Lumberry. I don't usually run Citrus Berry just because Linoone's not that defensive anyway, so that extra HP I don't think helps that much. I like the Salac Berry just because once you get your Belly Drum up, you can get your Salac Berry, and then you don't have to worry about outspeeding things, like Gengar, who could just outspeed you and kill you. So you could outspeed him, get off that Shadow Claw, because obviously Extreme Speed doesn't work. So yeah, that's just the set I'm running. I like it. But now, we got 4th Gen. And you guys should already know. Because for 4th Gen, Game Freak teamed up with Chuck Norris and Jesus himself to come up with this beast. This monster known as Bibarel. That's right. But all jokes aside, Bibarel is actually a pretty decent poke to use. Mainly because his ability is very awesome. If you don't know, he has the ability Simple, which doubles every stat change that Bibarel gets. And what's so nice about this is that he has access to Curse and Amnesia. And I run this alongside Quick Attack and Waterfall, just for, stab coverage. And what's great about this set is that you use one Curse, and you're already at +2 defense and +2 attack. You hit one Amnesia, and you're actually at +4 special defense. So this set is actually pretty awesome, because if you can get one of those up, Bibarel is going to be able to tank some serious hits and just start setting up. And when he gets set up, he can do some serious damage to a team. Not gonna lie. So yeah, Bibarel. He's there. Then we got 5th Gen. And 5th Gen actually gave us 2 different options for a normal type at the very beginning of the game. You could go with Patrat, or you could go with Lillipup. Now there's an obvious choice here. I'm sorry if, Stoutland doesn't necessarily fit the theme of this team, because obviously Patrat, he's a rodent with that one evolutionary stage, and he probably would have been more appropriate for this team, but I hate Watchog. Mostly just for his looks. Like, what the hell is going on with his eyes? He's on so many drugs, and he's just staring right into your soul. And then he's burning holes through your soul and looking at whatever's on the other side. He's just too freaky looking, and he really has no redeeming qualities about him. He has Super Fang, and that's about it. So obviously, I went with Stoutland. What's really nice is he has the Intimidate, which is great because this team that I'm using is really not that bulky. So getting off an Intimidate could be very helpful. And I'm actually running a Scarf set just because I thought Stoutland can hit pretty hard and the extra speed could help out this team nicely. So he's got Return, Crunch, Ice Fang, and Fire Fang. It's pretty decent coverage. And yeah, Stoutland's pretty useful on this team. And then 6th Gen came along, and we got the man, you've seen him before, Diggersby. And this is actually a different set. I'm trying a Life Orb set with Power Up Punch, and then Quick Attack, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. And this is a pretty awesome set because Power Up Punch gives you fighting coverage, and it also gives you that +1. And after +1, Diggersby can do some serious damage to a team, especially with the Life Orb. So he is probably, the most... I can't even say that. I was going to say he's probably the most dangerous guy on this team. But I got some threats. Raticate, Bibarel, Lanoon if he gets set up. So yeah, that is our team, and we are rolling with it. Now, I just want to talk about what I'm planning for the week. I'm going to be uploading a battle every day featuring this team up until Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be uploading a nice little kind of live showdown session. Maybe throwing a face cam. I'm not sure, but it should be fun. And I do want to also say that all the battles I'm uploading are matches that I have won. And there is a reason for that. Mainly because if I didn't win, then I just flat out got molested. Obviously, if I played someone who really knew what they were doing, this team just got destroyed. If they had any, fighting types, Conkeldurr, even Technician Breloom, I'm pretty sure Mach Punch just OHKOs everything on my team. So I didn't want to upload those battles. I hope that's understandable. So the closest matches that I have had are the ones that I've won, so I decided I'm going to upload those. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So, without further ado, let's get into the very first battle. Now, as you can see, he's got, some bulky things. He's got probably a Mega Pinsir. The Darmanitan's pretty scary. So, I'm just going to lead off with my Ferret. and he's got his Darmanitan. I frisk his Life Orb. I'm thinking, sorry Darmanitan, this is a VIP event. Please leave your Life Orbs at the door. So I knocked that off for him. Now he goes into Pinsir. I said I figured that this is Mega, so I didn't go for the knockoff. But I do switch into Stoutland, get the Intimidate. I can take the Close Combat. He actually doesn't Mega Evolve there. I'm thinking he wanted to just go for the Moxie boost kind of thing. Slowbro comes in. I can't do anything, so I'm going to switch into Bibarel. He hits me with the T-Wave. That kind of sucks. But either way, I'm going to start cursing up. I'm slow anyway. I thought Skarmory would want to set up its rocks right now, which is why I went for the curse twice, and then I was going to try and hit him with a waterfall. But that doesn't happen. Raticate's in here. I get my guts, so that's nice. Go for the U-turn. He gets up his rocks now, and I'm going to trick this thing a Choice Scarf. And this is kind of funny, because Skarmory is a physical wall, and if you haven't noticed, all the guys on my team are physical attackers. Most of them have things to hit Skarmory with, but it's not going to do that much at all. So he's just going to keep whirlwinding. I'm going to keep switching guys, getting a little bit of damage off. Diggersby's here. Misses Stone Edge. What's that about? Now finally Raticate's going to come in and finish this thing with a Flame Wheel. So that kind of sucks. Getting shuffled around. Now Pinsir's in. I know before Mega Evolves I should be able to outspeed it, and look at that. Facade from Eradicate OHKOs the Pinsir. And that's how powerful this thing is. Now I'm just going to fodder off Stoutland because I don't know what this thing's going to do. And I'm going to go into Ferret to try and knock off his Eviolite, but he knows better than that. He's going to switch back into Darmanitan. Still take a decent amount of damage. And now I'm going to just go into Bibarel, maybe take a Flare Blitz. But basically just as death fodder, because I am paralyzed, and that sucks. So Bibarel goes down to Superpower, and now we got Linoone. And I thought he might switch, but I didn't want to take the risk. So now Dusclop's in here. I figure, you know what, might as well try it. Gonna go for the Belly Drum. And he misses the Will-O-Wisp. So Linoone gets to sweep a little bit right now. Take him out with the Shadow Claw, extreme speed, go for a Seed Bomb, but Slowbro survives. Like, what is up with that? So Linoone does not get the sweep. But now Raticate's in here. I'm just going to go for Facades. I outspeed the Slowbro, obviously. He literally has slow in his name. Darmanitan, I'm going to outspeed that. And that is the match. These matches I'm uploading are in order that they happened, so that was the first win I had with this team. I was very happy, and I know, you know, not a great battle, but they will get better, I promise. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.